Hello there guys and welcome back to a new episode. So in this one we are looking at Nokia stock, which is actually down again today. If we can get a percentage on it, we can see we are down by about 1.9%. So honestly it's not that bad. It's kind of similar to what I talked about yesterday, where I said in a worst case scenario I do believe that Nokia could go down by a small bit more, and that is kind of what we are seeing today. So basically guys, we are in the red again. The question for tonight's one is tomorrow going to be positive? And of course, is Nokia stock a buy now? Well guys, you already know that I am not a financial advisor, but what I can do is give you all of my personal opinions. If you might enjoy this video though, please do leave a like and subscribe, it would be appreciated. And with that being said, let's jump straight in. But before we do, I'd like to say that you can join us on Discord to talk about stocks. The link is below and it is completely free. Let's jump in. So yeah guys, looking at Nokia, we can see that today we are in the red by quite a bit. Obviously it's not too significant, but in relation to what we have been seeing over the past 5 days, it really does all kind of add up, and if we can get a percentage on it, we can see we are down by about 8.2%, so it is relatively significant. I think that Nokia's sell-off is definitely coming to an end in my personal view, because even looking at the start of the month, we were on about 3.87, so currently right now we are still up, but only by about 8%. So basically before this hype came into the stock on about the 22nd of January, we can see that currently now we are down by only about 0.3%. I think this is actually kind of a bad thing, because I personally didn't believe it would go much lower than this point, because now of course a lot more investors are aware of Nokia, so the fact this dropped down by this much is kind of concerning in my opinion. But you know what guys, look at the stock pattern over the past day. I definitely think that we are coming to a point where we are leveling out on this stock. So basically guys, the past day has brought quite a bit of volatility, but we can see the general pattern is down, unfortunately. Now from about 12 o'clock it looks like the stock actually went up a little bit, not by too much at all, but it was kind of enough to bring us back a little bit. I mean, it wasn't actually enough to bring us back into the green, but it did bring us back up by a small amount. So of course only a 0.3% increase, but we can see that actually for the majority of the day the stock was pretty stable. I think this is again another potentially good indicator of things to come. On top of this guys, looking towards the later part of the session where we are on now, we can see that actually the stock's price is coming back a bit from the lows of the day. I think this is another positive sign that tomorrow's open could bring good stuff. But guys, when it comes to Nokia, I think now is definitely a decent buy point in my opinion. Yes, we are down from yesterday, but I think honestly when we are coming to Nokia, I personally don't believe we are going to go below that $4 range, and if we did I would be pretty concerned. So I definitely think that tomorrow should hopefully be in the green. I don't think it will be by much, I think it will be by enough to justify buying Nokia at this point. But honestly guys, when we look at Nokia, I think the potential to 2 times in the next year definitely could be there, but obviously for the stock to absolutely rocket in the next few days, for it to 2 times in the next week for example, I don't think that the potential is there. So Nokia, when it comes to the company, obviously is a solid company. Market cap is about 23.6 billion, and it has been around for many years now. So for that reason guys, I definitely think that Nokia is going to be a more stable growth stock, but I think the potential for some great things are there. Obviously guys, looking at the news, we can see a lot of great things have happened for Nokia. Many different places have uprated their buy ratings for Nokia. I think this is also improving the stock, because now analysts have a lot more hope on it. And of course guys, when you are reading down, there are a lot more good things to read. So of course on Yahoo Finance only 9 hours ago, Nokia is now free cash flow positive, which is of course another good thing, making Nokia stock more valuable. I definitely think all of these things really do amount to Nokia being a decent buy right now. So at $4 guys, I definitely think that Nokia is a steal, but when it comes to the future of the stock, I definitely don't think it's going to rocket up in the next few days, and I don't think that's a bad thing guys. It never hurts to have a more stable stock in your portfolio. So honestly, Nokia being a more stable company is not a worrying thing in my personal view. But yeah guys, Nokia right now, I definitely think it is a decent buy. I personally don't believe it is going to go much lower, and I think if it does, I would be concerned. But honestly, if you are willing to hold on to Nokia for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, it really will pay off in my personal view. And the reason why I say that is because there are so many great things with Nokia, from the 5G to the partnerships that they have, which really will be influencing the price in the next few weeks, months and years. So yeah guys, no huge growth for Nokia in the short term period, but more long term I definitely can see Nokia stock increasing by quite a significant amount. I think now at about the $4 range it's a decent buy. I'd definitely like to see it go back up tomorrow guys, but of course I'm giving all of my opinions again tomorrow, so make sure to leave a like and subscribe as to not miss that episode. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.